that have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You should not have any other God except myself. That is La ilaha illallah. You should have no any other God except myself. You know, you should not have any other God except myself. You should not make unto yourself any graven image in the form of an idol. Don't make any idol or any graven image of the likeness of anything, either in the heaven above, or from the earth beneath, or in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord your God.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وإذ قال موسى لفتيه لا أبره حتى أبلغ مجمع البحرين أو أمضي حقبا فلما بلغا مجمع بينهما نسيا حوتهما فاتخذ سبيله في البحر سربا فلما جاوزا قال لفتيه آتنا غداءنا لقد لقينا من سفرنا هذا نصبا قال أرأيت إذ أوينا إلى الصخرة فإني نسيت الحوت وما أنسانيه إلا الشيطان أن أذكره واتخذ سبيله في البحر عجبا قال ذلك ما كنا نبغ فارتدا على آثارهما قصصا فوجدا عبدا من عبادنا آتيناه رحمة من عندنا وعلمناه من لدنا علما قال له موسى هل أتبعك على أن تعلمني مما علمت رشدا قال إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا وكيف تصبر على ما لم تحط به خبرا صدق الله العظيم.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. I seek the protection and guidance of Allah against the insinuation of Satan, the rejected. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. All praise, worship, total submission and obedience belong to Allah, the Lord, the Sustainer, the Controller, the Originator and Designer of the universe. The one that has neither beginning of life nor end of life. The one that created the heavens and the earth, and that which is between the heavens and the earth. May His peace and blessings be upon the final and universal prophet in the person of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his blessed families and companions. Brothers and sisters in Islam, I greet you with the best greetings of Islam, the greetings of the companions of paradise, the greetings of the angels of Allah, the greetings of all the prophets of Allah, the greetings of the believers. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of the management of this blessed mosque, GSP Mosque, Central Mosque in Wari, Delta State, I am very happy to have been cordially invited to this forum in this blessed month of Ramadan in order to preach the religion of Islam. The religion of Islam, as we all know, is the religion of the Almighty God. It is the religion that was practiced by all the prophets that we are sent by the Almighty Allah. It is the first and final religion ordained by the Almighty Allah for the salvation of mankind. And Islam is a unique religion. That is why the Almighty Allah mentioned in the glorious Quran, chapter 3, verse 18, He said, Inna Dina.
Inna Dina inda Allahi Islam.
Allah says, Inna Dina inda Allahi Islam. The only true religion in the sight of Allah is Islam. The only true faith and guidance in the sight of Allah is Islam. That means there are so many other religions concocted and so many other human ideologies formulated and concocted by men. There are so many other, system of life and religion which human beings formulated. That this so-called religion or guidance will take them, to the kingdom of the Almighty God. But the Almighty Allah said that these people should be warned that in the deen, in the life of Islam, that the only religion that Allah has ordained and sealed is none other than the religion of Islam. And that is the reason why in Quran chapter 3, verse 85, the Almighty Allah gave a warning.
وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِ غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ وَهُوَ بِالْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ.
And Allah gave a warning to the world, so that mankind will not say that they have not had that before. This is a warning before you die. Allah says, وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِ غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا, that whosoever seeks for any other religion that is not Islam, any other religion that is not Islam, فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ, the Almighty Allah said that that religion will never be accepted from him. It will never be accepted from him. وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْكَافِرِينَ. And on that indubitable day of judgment, on that day of accountability, on that day of resurrection, on that day of retribution, on that day of mutual illusion and disillusion, on that day in which all things secret will be revealed, on that day in which all human beings will stand shoulder to shoulder before the tribunal of the Almighty Allah. The Almighty Allah says, that person that rejected the religion of Islam will be among the losers. He will be among the people that would spend their eternity inside the hellfire. May Allah protect us. This is a very big warning. وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. Then in Quran, chapter 5, verse 2, Allah says, الْيَوْمَ أَكْمَلْتُ
اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي ورضيت لكم الإسلام دينا.
Allah says, اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم. That today I have perfected your religion for you. وأتممت عليكم نعمتي. And I have completed my favor upon you with the coming of the last prophet, with the coming of the last and universal prophet in the person of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah has completed his favor upon all humanity by sending an everlasting scripture known as the Holy Quran for the benefit of the world. وَرَدِيتُ لَكُمُ الْإِسْلَامَ دِينًا. And Allah says, and I have agreed and have chosen Islam to be your universal religion, to be the religion of all mankind, including all the prophets. That is the reason why the Almighty Allah made us to understand in the Holy Quran that all the prophets of Allah are Muslims. Where Allah says in Quran chapter 3 verse 84 and Quran chapter 2 verse 133, قُولُوا آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ
قولوا آمنا بالله وما أنزل إلينا وما أنزل إلى إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق ويعقوب والأسباط وما أوتي موسى وعيسى وما أوتي النبيون من ربهم لا نفرق بين أحد منه ونحن له مسلمون.
The Almighty Allah told Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to say, "Olu amanna billah," say that we believe in Allah, that is the Almighty God that created the universe. وَمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْنَا, and that which has been revealed unto us. وَمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ, and that which has been revealed unto Abraham, وَإِسْمَاعِيل, Ishmael, وَإِسْحَاقَ, Isaac, وَيَعْقُوب, Jacob, وَالْأَسْبَاطِ, and the other 12 sons of Jacob. وَمَا أُوتِيَ مُوسَى وَعِيسَى, and that which has been given to Moses and Jesus. وَالنَّبِيِّينَ مِن بَعْدِهِ, and other prophets that came after Moses alayhi salam. You know, لا نفرق بين أحد منهم. We do not create segregation or separation between any of the prophets of Allah. ونحن له مسلمون, and unto Allah do we submit ourselves in Islam. Allah told us in Quran chapter 2 verses 130 to 133. Allah says, وَمَنْ يَرْغَبُ عَنْ مِلَّةِ
ومن يرغب عن ملة إبراهيم إلا من سفه نفسه ولقد اصطفيناه في الدنيا وإنه في الآخرة لمن الصالحين. إذ قال له ربه أسلم قال أسلمت لرب العالمين. ووصى بها إبراهيم بنيه ويعقوب يا بني إن الله اصطفى لكم الدين فلا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون.
Allah says, وَمَنْ يَرْغَبُ عَنْ مِلَّةِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ إِلَّا مَنْ سَفِهَ نَفْسَهُ. Who turns away from the religion of Abraham, from the guidance received by Abraham, إِلَّا مَنْ سَفِهَ نَفْسَهُ, except the one that befooled and deceived himself. وَلَقَدِ اصْطَفَيْنَاهُ فِي الدُّنْيَا. Allah said, we have chosen Abraham in this world. وَإِنَّهُ فِي الْآخِرَةِ لَمِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ. And on the day of judgment, Abraham will be among the righteous men of Allah. إِذْ قَالَ لَهُ رَبُّهُ أَسْلِمْ. When Allah said unto him, his Lord said unto him, Aslim, submit yourself by becoming a Muslim. Submit yourself. Ana aslamtu li rabbil alamin. And Abraham said, I have submitted myself to the Lord of the world. He served and worshipped the Almighty Allah. Wa wasa biha Ibrahim banihi. And Abraham enjoined this religion upon his son before he died. Wa Yaqub, and also Jacob, his grandson, the grandson of Abraham. Ya bunayya, saying, oh my sons, Inna Allah hastafa lakum ad-dina. Indeed, Allah has chosen this religion for you. Allah has ordained this religion for you. Allah has permitted this religion for you. Allah has commissioned this religion for you. فَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. Therefore, die not except in a state of complete submission and obedience to Allah in Islam. That was the warning given by Abraham alayhi salam to his son, that you should not allow the angel of death to visit you without being a Muslim. Am kuntum shuhada.
Am kuntum shuhada idh hadara Yaqub al-maut idh qala li banihi ma ta'buduna min ba'di qalu na'budu ilahaka wa ilaha abaika Ibrahim wa Ismail wa Ishaq ilahan wahida وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُسْلِمُونَ.
And Allah says, أَمْ كُنْتُمْ شُهَدَاءَ. Were you witnesses in Hadra Yaqub al-Maut, when Jacob was about to die? When he was about to die, he gathered all his children. And he says to his son, when he says to his son, Ya bunayya, O my sons, ma ta'buduna min ba'di. What will you serve and worship after my departure from the world? After my death? He was not asking them about the companies they were working or the material things of this world. He was asking them, what will you serve and worship after I die? Adu, and they answered, Na'budu ilahaka. We will serve and worship your God. Wa ilaha abaika Ibrahim, the God of your father Abraham. Wa Ismail, Ishmael, wa Ishaq, Isaac, ilaha wahida, the only true God. Wa nahnu lahu muslimun, and we are Muslims. Meaning, all the prophets of God were Muslims. Adam was a Muslim, Enoch was a Muslim, Noah was a Muslim, Elijah was a Muslim, Elisha was a Muslim, Zachariah was a Muslim, Isaac was a Muslim, Jeremiah was a Muslim, Ezekiel was a Muslim, Job was a Muslim, Jonah was a Muslim, Enoch was a Muslim, Zachariah was a Muslim, John the Baptist was a Muslim, David was a Muslim, Solomon was a Muslim, Jesus the son of Mary was a Muslim, Mary the mother of Jesus was also a Muslim, Jesus alayhi salam was a Muslim, and finally Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was also a Muslim. Islam is the first and final religion that has been chosen by the Almighty God. None of them claim to establish or teach or talk Christianity or Judaism or paganism or any other evil. ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا.
ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين.
ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا. Abraham was not a Jew and Abraham was not a Christian. He neither practiced Judaism nor Christianity. Judaism was a religion that was formulated long time after the demise of Judah, long time after Moses alayhi salam. Neither Judah nor Moses knew a religion called Judaism. And this word, Judaism, is nowhere mentioned in any of the versions of the Bible. That was the religion of the Jews. The Jews concocted and formulated this religion by themselves, that is unspiritual. And the Jews even said that no one is qualified to practice Judaism as a religion unless if such a person is a Jew, according to them. They formulated their own system. The same thing with Christianity. Neither Jesus alayhi salam, nor his mother, nor any of his disciples preach a religion called Christianity. That is why if you open the Bible, any Bible, whether the King James Version, or the Revised Standard Version, or the Golden News Bible, or the Living Bible, or the Catholic Bible, or the Catholic Joy Version of the Bible, or the Jehovah's Witness Bible, or the Amplified Bible, or the Lost Book of the Bible and the Forgotten Book of Eden, or the Gospel of Barnabas, or the Everyday Bible, or the Book of Mormon, any of the versions of the Bible you open, you will never see any religion called Christianity. Even in the canonical gospel, according to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Christianity is not written there. Christianity is not written in any of the versions of the Bible. Meet any Christian and ask him to show you this. What is your religion? He said Christianity. Please show me where this Christianity is mentioned in the Bible. I will accept it. It's not there. Christianity, Christianity, is nowhere mentioned in any of the versions of the Bible. If Jesus comes and you ask him what is Christianity, he will say, I don't know. Because he never mentioned it. He never mentioned it. Christianity was formulated long time after Jesus left the world. And even the followers of Jesus, Jesus never even mentioned the word Christian. With his mouth in the Bible, you cannot see it where he addressed his disciples as Christians. You can't see it. It's not in the Bible. Jesus never mentioned even the word Christians or Christianity. But the word Christians was formulated long time after Jesus left the world. The pagans were the first people to mention the word Christian, and they gave that name, to the followers or disciples of Jesus long time after Jesus, according to the book of Acts of the Apostles chapter 11 verse 26. The pagans, that right from the creation of the heaven and the earth, from the history of the creation of a man, right from the time that the Almighty God has been sending one prophet after another, the only religion that he has ordained for mankind is the religion of total submission and obedience to the will and the commandment of the Almighty Allah. That is none other than the religion of Islam. Then, what is the purpose of Islam? And what is Islam calling to? All the prophets of the Almighty Allah were sent by the Almighty God in order to proclaim the existence and the unity of God. To teach their own respective people of their own respective generation that God exists and that this God is one, and that only this God Almighty should be served and worshipped. That was the purpose of sending all the prophets of Allah. That was the spiritual assignment assigned to all the prophets of the Almighty God. And that is the reason why all the prophets of Allah invited their respective people to serve and worship only one God. Just as the Almighty Allah says in the Holy Quran, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِكَ مِنْ رَسُولٍ إِلَّا نُوحِي إِلَيْهِ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنَا فَاعْبُدُونِ. He said, I did not send any of my messengers or prophet before you, O Muhammad, except that I revealed to that particular prophet that there is no any other God that deserves to be worshipped except myself. Therefore, all the prophets of God, even the biblical prophets, proclaim the existence and the unity of the Almighty God. First, I will start with Prophet Isaiah in the Bible. Prophet Isaiah in the Bible. This is what Prophet Isaiah said in the Bible, in the book of Isaiah chapter 43, verses 10 to 13. Prophet Isaiah, God Almighty spoke to the children of Israel through the mouth of Prophet Isaiah, and this is what God said. He said, you are my witnesses, said the Lord, and my servant whom I have chosen, that you may know and believe me and understand that I am He. Before me there is no God. After me there will be no God. I am the Lord, and beside me there is no Savior. I have declared and I have proclaimed and I have shewed when there was no strange God among you. Therefore you are my witnesses, says the Lord, that I am God, and there is none that can deliver out of my hand. That That was the statement of the Almighty God, proclaiming his existence and unity in the Bible, to the children of Israel. In the book of Isaiah chapter 43 verse 10 to 13. The same thing in the book of Isaiah chapter 44 verse 6. God Almighty says, I am the first and I am the last, and there is no God along with me. The same thing in the book of Isaiah chapter 44 verse 8. He says, fear ye not, nor be afraid. Have I not told you from the beginning that I am he? He said, is there any other God along with me? That is the question asked by God in the Bible. Is there any other God along with me? He said, no. There is no God with me. I know not any. Then if you go back to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 4, Moses said, the first commandment is here, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. The Lord our God, the Lord is one. And in the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verses 2 to 5, God Almighty spoke to the children of Israel through the mouth of Moses. And this is what God said. I am the Lord your God. I am God, that I have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You should not have any other God except myself. That is La ilaha illallah. You should have no any other God except myself. You should not have any other God except myself. You should not make unto yourself any graven image in the form of an idol. Don't make any idol or any graven image of the likeness of anything, either in the heaven above, upon the earth beneath, or in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord your God, I am a jealous God. I am a jealous God. That is the meaning of I tolerate no rivals. So God Almighty says that he does not want you to ascribe or associate any partnership to him, while worshiping him or serving him, because he is alone. And he alone created the universe. And that is the warning. Even the graven image or idol, you should not serve them or worship idols. Or even to come the image of Jesus, or to come the image of Mary, or to come the image of an angel, or to come the image of any other human being. God says you should not make it. Then what about Jesus? Let us hear what Jesus said about the existence and the unity of God. Because there are so many people today, thousands of the so-called believers in the message of Jesus, they are attributing divinity to Jesus. Some even consider Jesus to be God. Some even equalize Jesus Christ with the Almighty God. Now let us hear what Jesus says with his own mouth. Did he actually believe in what the prophets believed before him about the existence and the unity of God? First and foremost, before I quote what Jesus said, let us go to the other statement of Jesus in the book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Jesus said, think not that I have come in order to destroy the law of Moses, meaning the teachings of Moses about God, and the teaching of the prophet that came before me. I did not come in order to destroy them, but I come in order to fulfill them. Now all these prophets proclaim about the existence and the unity of God. Solomon, in 2 Chronicles chapter 6 verse 14, he said, oh Lord, the God of Israel, there is no God like you, and there is no any other God beside you in both the heaven and on earth. 1 Chronicles chapter 17 verse 20, David, the father of Solomon, said, oh God, the Lord of Israel, there is no God with you, and there is no any other God beside you, in accordance to all that we have heard with our ears. Both David and Solomon were the ancestors of Jesus alayhi salam, according to the book of Matthew chapter 1 verses 1 to 2. The book of the genealogy of Jesus, the son of Abraham, the son of David. So Jesus descended from Abraham through David. So the father, meaning the ancestor of Jesus, called David, proclaimed according to the book of Mark. The book of Mark, chapter 12, verses 28 to 34. The book of Mark in the Bible, chapter 12, verses 28 to 34. Jesus was asked, Master, what is the first commandment? What is the first commandment? What is the first principle of your own religion? And Jesus said, the first of all, the commandment of all is here, O Israel, the Lord our God. The Lord our God, including himself. He said our God. The Lord is one. The Lord our God, the Lord is one. Yahweh Elohenu, Yahweh Echad, in his own language. The Lord our God, the Lord is one. And thou shalt love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your strength, and with all your might. And thou shalt love your neighbor as you love yourself. This is the first commandment, and there is no any other commandment greater than this. Then the disciples, they described that through this question to Jesus, said unto Jesus, Yes, Master, you have actually spoken the truth in that there is only one God, and that there is no any other God except the Almighty God. And to love the Lord our God with all our heart, strength, and mind is better than both offering and sacrifice. Then Jesus said, if actually you believe in what you are saying, you are not far away from the kingdom of God. In a nutshell, all the prophets of Allah believed in one God. Then what did Allah tell Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Quran chapter 112 verses 1 to 2. Qul huwa Allah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Allahu samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Allah says, Qul say, huwa Allahu ahad. He is Allah the one. Allah Hussaini, Allah the eternally beloved of all. Allah is independent. He does not rely on anyone for his needs. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He did not give birth to anybody and nobody gave birth to him. He does not have beginning of life, no end of life. God does not have ancestors or descendants. He does not have brothers or sisters. He does not have sisters. He does not have fathers. He does not have mothers. He does not have sisters. He does not have brothers. He does not have sons. He does not have daughters. He has no beginning of life. He has no end of life. It's from eternity to eternity. And it is very possible to visualize a time when nothing was in existence except the Almighty God. The heaven was not in existence. The earth was not in existence. The mountains were not in existence. The oceans were not in existence. The angels were not in existence. The oceans were not in existence. The jinns were not in existence. Human beings were not in existence. The prophets were not in existence. When even the space was not in existence except the Almighty God. It was later that the Almighty Allah decided to create all this things. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He did not give back to anybody and nobody gave back to him. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. And nothing resembles God. He is not comparable to any other being. He does not look like any other being. This is the attributes of the Almighty Allah revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this is the primary teaching of the religion of Islam. And this is what Islam is inviting every human being, the Jews, the Christians, the pagans, the atheists, you know, the scientists, the philosophers. Quran chapter 3 verse 54. Allah says, قُلْ يَا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ تَعَالَوْا
قُلْ يَا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ تَعَالَوْا إِلَى كَلِمَةٍ سَوَاءٍ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمْ أَلَّا نَعْبُدَ إِلَّا اللَّهَ وَلَا نُشْرِكَ بِهِ شَيْئًا وَلَا يَتَّخِذَ بَعْضُنَا بَعْضًا أَرْبَابًا مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ فإن تولوا فقولوا اشهدوا بأننا مسلمون.
Allah says, or say, Ya Ahl al-Kitab, all you, the people of the scripture, the Jews and the Christians, ta'ala come. إلى كلمة سواء بيننا وبينكم ألا نعبد إلا الله. Come to a common word, a a common guidance between us and you that we should serve and worship only one Allah, only one God. Chineke, Olon, Abasi, Ogeni, Tamunu, Obangiji, El Shaddai, Elohim, Allah, the only one true God. We shall come together to serve and worship the Almighty God. And that we should not in any way ascribe or associate any partnership to the Almighty God. We should not attribute any partnership to God. We should not worship the Almighty God through any other being, or associate God Almighty with any other being, or equalize God Almighty with any of His creation. And then one of us shall not raise an object of worship or patron beside the Almighty God. But if they turn away, then say, we are witness that we are Muslims. Our own is only to deliver the lecture. Now, what is the bone of contention between the Muslims and the other non-Muslims, the Christians, with respect to Jesus alayhi salam? The bone of contention is they ascribe divinity to Jesus. They equalize Jesus with God, claiming that Jesus is God. And let me tell you, my dear Muslim brothers and sisters, and even our Christian neighbors, there is no a single verse in any of the versions of the Bible where Jesus said, I am God, worship me. There is no a single verse in any of the versions of the Bible where Jesus, the son of Mary, said that I am God, worship me. Jesus never claimed to be God. Jesus never asked any person to serve or to worship him. But Jesus invited the people to serve and worship the Almighty God. And that is the reason why in the book of John, chapter 4, verse 24, Jesus invited the people to serve and worship the Almighty God. And he said, God is a spirit. God is invisible. You cannot see God with your own eyes. And he that shall worship God Almighty in spirit and in truth. That is what Jesus said. You shall worship God Almighty in spirit and in truth, without ascribing or associating any partnership to God. And the Bible made us to understand, according to the book of Luke, chapter 4, verses 6 to 8, when Satan said unto Jesus, when he was tempting him, he said unto Jesus, I will give you the kingdom of this world, if only you will bow down and worship me. And Jesus rebuked him. Jesus said, get away, Satan. Get away from here. For it is written, meaning, it is written in the scripture, thou shalt worship the Lord your God, and only him shall you serve. So Jesus preached to Satan. He said, thou shalt worship the Lord your God, and only him, third person singular, shall you serve and worship. So Jesus asked Satan to serve and worship only one God. Then we ask the question, did Jesus worship God Almighty? And how did he worship God Almighty? The Bible tells us in the book of Matthew chapter 26 verse 39 that Jesus went a little further and he fell down on his face on the ground. He performed sujood. He prostrated with his face on the ground. Matthew chapter 26 verse 39 in the Bible. Jesus fell down on his face the way the Muslims are doing, and he worshiped the Almighty God with his face to the ground. And by doing this, Jesus was emulating the prophet that came before him. For example, according to the book of Numbers chapter 20 verse 5 to 6, the Bible says, Moses and Aaron fell down on their face and they faces and they served and worshiped the Almighty God. According to the book of Joshua chapter 5 verses 14 to 15, Joshua fell down on his face and he served and worshiped the Almighty God. According to the book of Daniel chapter 6 verse 10, Daniel fell down on his face and he served and worshiped the Almighty God. According to the book of 1 Kings, chapter 18, verses 39 to 42, Prophet Elijah fell down on his face and he served and worshipped the Almighty God. According to the book of Psalm, chapter 95, verse 6, the Bible says, David invited his people, saying, Oh God, let us bow down and worship. Let us kneel before the Lord, our Maker, our Creator. Let us bow down and worship. Let us kneel and prostrate before the Lord, our Maker. According to the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 16, the Bible says, all the angels of God surrounding the throne of God fell down on their faces and they served and worshiped the Almighty God. And finally, according to the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verses 4 to 6, Ezra the high priest led a Jumu'ah service, Jumu'ah prayer, the Muslim system of prayer, by reciting Fatiha. He praised the Almighty Allah, and they all answered, Amen, Amen. And he raised his hands to the level of his ears, and they raised their hands. He bowed down, and they bowed down, and he went to the position of prostration with his face to the ground, and they also did the same thing. You know, lying shoulder to shoulder behind him while he was the Imam, according to what the Bible says in Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 4 to 6. That is the Muslim system of Salah or Jumu'ah service, Jumu'ah prayer, because he even delivered khutbah before the prayer, was done. So Jesus also the same thing. He fell down on his face and he served and worshiped the Almighty God. Can God worship another God? No. That shows that Jesus is not God. Secondly, in the book of John chapter 5 verse 30, Jesus said, on my own authority, I can do nothing. As I hear, I judge. And my judgment is just, because I seek not of my own will, but I seek the will and the authority of the God who sent me. The same thing in the book of John chapter 12 verse 49. Jesus said, I have not spoken on my own authority, but the God who sent me gave me the commandment of what I should say and what I should speak unto you. The same thing in the book of John chapter 4 verse 34. Jesus said, my food is to do the will of him who sent me and to accomplish his job. The same thing in the book of John chapter 7, verse 16. He said, my teaching is not mine, but my teaching belongs to him who sent me. The same thing in the book of John chapter 6 verse 38. Jesus said, I did not come here on earth in order to do my own will, but I come in order to do the will of the God who sent me. If Jesus was sent by God, what do you call him? A messenger of God. That is why the Bible calls Jesus a prophet of God. 7 places in the Bible where Jesus is called a prophet of God. First, the book of Mark chapter 6 verse 4, Jesus is called a prophet of God. The book of Matthew chapter 21 verse 11, verses 10 to 11, Jesus is called a prophet of God. The book of Matthew chapter 21 verse 46, Jesus is called a prophet of God. The book of Luke chapter 24 verse 19, Jesus is called a prophet of God. The book of Luke chapter 13 verses 32 to 33, Jesus is called a prophet of God. The book of Luke chapter 7 verse 16, Jesus is called a prophet of God. And the book of the book of John chapter 6 verse 14, Jesus is called a prophet of God. And a prophet of God before? No. So this means that even the Bible itself is telling us that Jesus is not God, but Jesus is what? Jesus is a prophet of the Almighty God. We have numerous quotations, more than 1,001 verses in the Bible that proclaim that Jesus is not God, and that Jesus proved himself not to be God. First, Jesus called himself a human being. John chapter 8 verse 40. He said, you wanted to kill me, I a human being, that I have told you the truth which I hear from the Almighty God. He is not God, but what? A human being. And that is the reason why the Quran warned those people that call Jesus God. Quran chapter 5 verse 72 to 75. Allah says, لقد كفر الذين قالوا
إن الله هو المسيح ابن مريم وقال المسيح يا بني إسرائيل اعبدوا الله ربي وربكم إنه من يشرك بالله فقد حرم الله عليه الجنة ومأواه النار لنا من أنصار.
Allah says, لَقَدْ كَفَرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ هُوَ الْمَسِيحُ ابْنُ مَرْيَمَ. They are unbelievers, those who call Jesus God, Jesus the son of Mary. وَقَالَ الْمَسِيحُ, but Jesus in his lifetime said, Ya Bani Israel, oh you the children of Israel, because he was sent to the children of Israel. Matthew chapter 15 verse 24. Jesus said, I was sent only to the lordship of the house of Israel. So Jesus was addressing them. He said, Ya Bani Israel, oh you the children of Israel, Ibudullah Rabbi wa Rabbukum. Worship Allah, my God and your God, my creator and your creator. Innahu man yushrik billah. Indeed, whosoever ascribe or associate any partnership to Allah, فَقَدْ حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ الْجَنَّةِ. Allah has forbidden paradise for him. No heaven for him. وَمَأْوَاهُ النَّارِ. His final destination or abode is the hellfire. وَمَا لِلظَّالِمِينَ مِنْ أَنصَارٍ. And for the evildoers, there will be no helper. This indicates that Jesus wants his people not to ascribe or associate any partnership to the Almighty God, and that they should serve and worship only one God. And that is the reason why even in the Bible, Jesus said there is no salvation or eternal life for any person that ascribes partnership to God. John chapter 17 verse 7. Jesus said, this is life eternal, that they should know you as the only true God. Jesus said, eternal life is for them to know you, acknowledge you, and recognize you as the only true God. La ilaha illallah. The only true God. And to believe in Jesus whom you, the only true God, has sent. So any person that does not believe in Allah as the only true God, there is no salvation for him, according to the statement of Jesus. And any other person that does not acknowledge Jesus only as a messenger or a prophet of God, no eternal life for him. If you believe in Jesus, you know, you exaggerated about what? The true position and nature of Jesus. No salvation for you. Some people are confused because of the way and manner God Almighty created Jesus without a father. And they have forgotten that God created human beings in 4 different ways. 4 different ways. 4 different categories. Classification of the creation of human beings. Tell any person. The first human being that was created without a father and without a mother. Who was that human being? Adam. The Bible agrees. Genesis chapter 2 verse 7. God Almighty created Adam from the dust of the ground, and he breathed his spirit onto that ordinary dust, and it became a human being. The same thing with the Quran agreed. Quran chapter 15 verse 39. So the first human being that was created was Adam, without a father and without a mother. The second creation of human being was the creation of a woman from a father, meaning from a man without a mother. Who was that woman? Eve, Hawa. The Bible agrees in the book of Genesis chapter 2, verses 21 to 23, that Eve was created from who? From Adam alayhi salam. The same thing with the Quran. Quran chapter 4 verse 1. Eve was created from a man, Adam. The third creation of human being was the creation of a man from a woman. From a woman. 10 minutes, thank you. From a woman without a father. Just as God Almighty created a woman from a man without a mother, He now created a man from a woman without a father. Who was that man? Jesus. So if we say that before, because of the miraculous conception or creation of Jesus, because Jesus was born without a human father, you decided to call him God or the Son of God. Then what about Eve, the wife of Adam, that has no mother? What about Adam, that has no father and no mother? Then the fourth form of creation is the creation of you and I from fathers and mothers. With these 4 different ways, Allah created, fulfilled or perfected the creation of human beings. That is why in the Quran, chapter 3 verse 59, Allah says, Inna masala Isa inda Allahi kamasala.
Inna masala Isa inda Allahi kamasali Adam. Khalaqahu min turabin thumma qala lahu kun fayakun.
Allah says, in the Masala Isa in the life, the similitude of Jesus in the sight of Allah, the Masala Adam is like that of Adam. And Allah created him from clay. And Allah said, "Build, put fire, and he was. The kun fire that was used in the creation of Adam was the same kun fire that was used in the creation of Jesus. It was the same kun fire that the Almighty Allah used to create the heavens, the earth, the mountains, the waters, the oceans. You know, the plant, the animals, the jinns, the angels, every other human being or any other being created by Allah. Allah created through what? Kun fayakun. Innama amruhu idha.
إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون.
إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا. Whenever Allah decided to create anything, His only command is أن يقول له كن فيكون. He will only say to it, be, and it will be. Let us briefly discuss about the miraculous death and conception of Jesus as was revealed to the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. واذكر في الكتاب مريم.
واذكر في الكتاب مريم إذ انتبذت من أهلها مكانا شرقيا.
واذكر, mention, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, في الكتاب, in the book, the Quran, Maryam, the history of Mary, the account of Mary.
فاتخذت من دونهم حجابا فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا.
To cover herself from the sight of the people or the faces of the people so that they will not see her.
الرحمن منك إن كنت تقيا.
I seek refuge with the most gracious Allah against you. If you do fear God, come not near me. He was thinking that he came in order to rape her. Then what did he tell her?
قال إنما أنا رسول ربك ليهب لك غلاما زكيا.
Then the man said unto her, look, I am not a human being. I am not a human being. Meaning, the man says unto Mary, meaning the angel that appeared as a man said unto Mary, I am not a human being. That I am an angel of God that has been transferred to a human being, transformed to a human being in the form of a messenger, in order to announce unto you or to bestow unto you the gift of having a holy child without any sexual insemination. You are going to give birth to a son. That is what the Almighty God sent me to come and tell you, that you are going to give birth to a fatherless child. A holy child.
قالت أن يكون لي غلام ولم يمسسني بشر ولم أك بغيا.
Mary opened her mouth and said, She was motionless. She became flabbergasted. In her consternation, Mary was very much surprised, because she knew that a woman cannot give birth to a child without having a husband or without meeting a man. And she said, how can I be able to give birth to a son? When no man has touched me. And I am not a prostitute, I am not a harlot, I am not married, and I don't have any kind of knowledge of a man. How then can I be able to give birth to a son?
قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين ولنجعله آية للناس ورحمة منا وكان أمرا مقضيا.
The angel replied back to her question. He said, that even so, thy Lord said, that is what the Almighty say I should tell you. My own is only to deliver the message to you. I am not the one to create the son. My own is only, I only come to deliver the message. God Almighty said that I should tell you that it is easy for him. It is not impossible for him. With God all things are possible. Matthew 19:28. With God all things are possible. That's what the angel says. وَلَنَجْعَلَهُ آيَةً لِلنَّاسِ, and we wish to appoint him as a sign, a wonder, a miracle unto men, for people to see and say that yes, this is really one of the signs of the Almighty Allah. وَرَحْمَةً مِنَّا, and a mercy from the Almighty Allah to the children of Israel. وَكَانَ أَمْرًا مَقَدِيًّا, the angel says that it is a matter that had already been decreed by the Almighty Allah. Allah had already signed it. Then what happened?
فحملته فانتبذت به مكانا قصيا.
Now, فحملت, Mary became pregnant. She conceived. How did Mary conceive? The Quran tells us, وَالَّتِي أَحْسَنَتْ فَرْجَهَا,
والتي أحسنت فرجها فنفخنا فيها من روحنا وجعلناها وابنها آية للعالمين.
Allah said, وَالَّتِي أَحْسَنَتْ فَرْجَهَا, Mary, who protected her chastity, her private part, from any kind of sexual immorality. Allah said, through our Holy Spirit, Angel Gabriel, فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهَا مِن رُوحِنَا, we breathed unto her of a life-giving soul, the Spirit. وَجَعَلْنَاهَا وَابْنَهَا آيَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ, and we made her and her son, those Mary that gave birth to a fatherless child, and the Jesus himself that was born without a father. Allah said we made her as a sign, a miracle, to the whole of mankind. It was the angel of God, because even according to Islam, every woman that became pregnant, the Almighty Allah would send an angel to throw a life-giving soul to that particular child in the womb of his mother. Here, he preached, to every child a soul, life-giving soul, that is the spirit of life, unto every human being that is born by his mother. It was the same spirit of life, soul, life-giving soul, that was breathed directly without any sexual insemination into the womb of Mary. Because God Almighty decided to create a man in the womb of Mary without a father. And what the angel did was that he breathed into the sleep of Mary, and that breath of life found its way and penetrated into her vulva and materialized in her womb in the form of a human being. That was the breath of life. Without the mediation of a husband, and Mary became pregnant instantaneously. Both the conception of Jesus and the delivery of Jesus took place within an hour. Within an hour. And she went with that pregnancy to a distant place.
فجاءها المخاض إلى جذع النخلة قالت يا ليتني مت قبل هذا وكنت نسيا منسيا.
فجاءها المخاض إلى جذع النخلة. The pains of childbearing, because she was a human being, she was feeling the pain. Labor drove Mary to the trunk of a palm tree, holding her pregnancy, and the angel disappeared. And she said, drove her to the trunk of a palm tree, a lifeless tree. And she cried in her anguish, had even I died before this incident happened unto me. I prefer to die than to force my people with this pregnancy. وَكُنْتُ نَسْيًا مَنْسِيًّا, and become something forgotten and out of sight. She was in a kind of melancholical situation, predicament. She was very sad because she was thinking on the way and manner to meet her people with this pregnancy, and they were not there to witness the conversation between Mary and the angel. So they will suspect her.
فناديها من تحتها ألا تحزني قد جعل ربك تحتك سريا.
When Mary was worrying, making some kind of imaginative thinking and other insinuation about the pregnancy, she had a sonorous voice again, because she was almost on top of the mountain. You know, فَنَادَاهَا مِن تَحْتِهَا, the angel of God, known as Angel Gabriel, called her from beneath her. And he said unto her, in order to comfort her, Allah Ta'ala, don't worry, Mary. Don't be sad. Don't be aggrieved. If you are looking for water to drink, you are thirsty, God has provided a rivulet, running stream under you. It was a dry place, that particular place where Jesus was about to be born. It was a dry place, but at the very point that Jesus was about to be born, God Almighty blessed that particular place and water came out for Mary to drink. It was in the desert, in the bush. You know, just like what happened to the mother of Ishmael, according to what the Bible says in Genesis chapter 21, verse 19, where the water of Zamzam was discovered at the back of Ishmael.
فكلي واشربي وهزي إليك بجذع النخلة تساقط عليك رطبا جنيا.
And the angel called out to Mary, look, if you are sad or you want to take food, وهزي إليك بجذع النخلة, shake towards yourself the trunk of that particular dry tree that did not even have any fruit on it. The angel commanded her to put her hand and shake that tree. To Sakita alayka rutuban jaliya, it will let fall dry food upon you. And immediately Mary took her hand and touched the tree. Different kind of dabini. Then started falling down. Then the angel told her, فَكُلِي وَاشْرَبِي
وقري عينا فإما ترين من البشر أحدا فقولي إني نذرت للرحمن صوما فلنكلم اليوم إنسيا.
Then the angel told her, فَكُلِي, eat from that particular tree. Eat is a gift for you. وَاشْرَبِي, and drink from that particular water. وَقَرِي عَيْنَا, and be comfortable. Comfort your eyes. Be glad that you are going to become the mother of what? The mother of a prophet. But if you are thinking that people, when they come, they will start molesting you, maligning you, calumniating you, castigating you, condemning you here and there, or attributing different kind of aspersion or prostitution to you. If you do come across any other human being, and such a human being asks you a question as to where you get this pregnancy, or as to where you get the pregnancy, but only in need of the Rahman and Sawma, say that I have bound myself to fast before the most gracious Allah, and that today I will not talk to any other human being. Any person that asks you a question about the pregnancy, how you came into contact with this pregnancy, because they will surely ask her that question. So the angel says that she should not utter a single word, that she should gesticulate with her hands. You know that she is fasting, observing the fasting of silence. She will not talk to any other woman. So Mary, after giving birth to Jesus, alayhi salam, she took Jesus on her shoulder, and immediately she breastfed him. He took her breast You know, and she was walking majestically. And when she was to go to her home, she had to pass through the temple of Solomon in Jerusalem, where the people used to gather for their own various readings. That was the only way that she had to pass. And she started walking. Immediately she reached where the crowd of people were. That was where another drama started again. فأتت به قومها
تحمله قالوا يا مريم لقد جئت شيئا فريا.
فأتت به قومها تحمله. Mary carried her child, her newly born baby, her fatherless child upon her shoulder, and she was walking majestically to go back home because she cannot remain in the bush. And the Jews saw her parading with a child. Immediately they saw Mary. They all came and surrounded Mary. Both the teachers of the law, the old men, the young men, the others, including the area boys among the Jews. They all came and surrounded Mary. Hallelujah, Maryam. They say, Mary! Hey, now Mary with the issue. لَقَدْ جِئِتْ شَيْئًا فَرِيًّا. Indeed, you have come with a strange thing that had never happened among your families. A new thing, an odious thing, an obnoxious thing. Ya Ukhta Harun. Oh, you, the sister of Aaron.
Ya Ukhta Harun, ma kana abuki imra'a sawin wa ma kanat ummuki baghiya.
Mary was standing, and they asked her to keep the child, and she kept the child. They say, Ya Ukhta Harun. Now she is now in a low court. Low court.
Yes.
Ya Ukhta Harun, oh you, the sister of Aaron, a pious man that was related to you. Ma kana abuki imra'a sawin wa ma kanat ummuki baghiya. Your father was not a wicked man. We know your father, Imran, that gave back to you. He was our chief imam. Wa ma kanat ummuki baghiya, and your mother was not a Hannatu. We know her. She was a woman of unblameable character. Mary, where do you get this ticket? Where do you get this child? Tell us about your pregnancy. How? Who impregnated you? Mary, where do you get this particular child? Mary did not utter a single word. Then what happened?
فأشارت إليه قالوا كيف نكلم من كان في المهد سبيا.
فأشارت إليه. Mary pointed to the child with her hand, that she referred them to the child, that they should ask the child. Did you say, Mary, are you mad? Are you mad? We are asking you as to where you get this child, and you are asking us to ask the child. How do you expect a child in the closet to speak with us? A child that is born today? Immediately they made this statement. The Almighty Allah that created Jesus in the womb of Mary commanded Jesus to act as a lawyer to defend his mother. Because it needed a miracle to defend Mary. And Jesus, the child, started speaking. What did he say?
قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصيني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا وبرا بوالدتي ولم يجعلني جبارا شقيا والسلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا.
Jesus started preaching on that very day that he was born. He started speaking out as a preacher. He started speaking to the his mother. And Jesus said, Ana indi Abdullah, indeed I am the servant of Allah. I am the slave of the Almighty Allah. My mother is not a prostitute, and I am not the son of a prostitute, but I am a servant of the Almighty Allah. Atani al-kitab, Allah has given me the book, Allah has given me revelation. Waja'alani nabiyya, Allah has made me to be his prophet. وَجَعَلَنِي مُبَارَكًا أَيْنَمَا كُنتُ. Allah has made me blessed wheresoever I may be. وَأَوْصَانِي بِالصَّلَاةِ وَالزَّكَاةِ مَا دُمْتُ حَيًّا. Allah has enjoined on me prayer and charity as long as I live. وَبَرًّا بِوَالِدَتِي وَلَمْ يَجْعَلْنِي جَبَّارًا شَقِيًّا. Allah has made me to be kind to my mother, to be obedient to my mother, to be respectful to my mother, not to be aggressive to my mother. وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَيَّ. The peace of Allah is on me. يَوْمَ وُلِدتُ. The day that I was born. وَيَوْمَ amutu, the day that I shall die, wa yawma ub'athu hayya, and on the final day of judgment when Allah will bring me back to life. This we are the statement uttered by Jesus in the presence of the old men, the priests, you know, the area boys and other scholars among the Jewish people. Immediately Jesus uttered this statement. Some of them run away. They take this one not a human being. Others say no. Now angel. Others says no. Now God, he comes to see his people. Others says no. Now the Son of God. Others says no. Now Angelique. They started giving him different epithets and titles. You know, ذلك
عيسى بن مريم قول الحق الذي فيه يمترون.
Allah says, ذلك عيسى بن مريم, such is Jesus the son of Mary. قول الحق الذي فيه يمترون, a statement of truth about which they, the Jews and the Christians, are disputing or disagreeing with one another.
ما كان لله أن يتخذ من ولد سبحانه إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون وإن الله ربي وربكم فاعبدوه هذا صراط مستقيم.
Allah says, ما كان لله. It does not befit the majesty of Allah. It is incompatible with the attribute of Allah. It is abhorrent. It is strange to the nature of the Almighty Allah. أن يكون له ولد, that he should have a son to himself, because God is not a human being. It's not part of his creation. It's not an animal. Allah does not, give birth. Allah only manufactured human beings. He only creates human beings. Whenever Allah decided to create anything, if Allah decided to create millions of Jesuses, فَإِنَّمَا يَقُولُ لَهُ كُنْ, with a single word, وَمَا أَمْرُهُ إِلَّا وَاحِدَةٌ كَلَمْهِ بِالْبَصَرِ. The command of Allah is only one, just like the twinkling of an eye. Be. Whenever Allah decided to create anything, فَإِنَّمَا يَقُولُ لَهُ كُنْ فَيَكُونُ, he will only say unto it be, and it will be. وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ, and Jesus told them, إِنَّ اللَّهَ, indeed Allah, the Almighty God, Rabbi wa Rabbukum, is my creator and he is your creator. فَأَبُدُوهُ, worship him. هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ, that is the straight path that will lead you to salvation. Some people are telling you that Jesus was not created. Jesus was not, where did Jesus say he was not created? Where did he say that he was not created? Everything was created by the Almighty God, according to what the Bible says in the book of Nehemiah chapter 9 verse 6 and the book of Revelation chapter 4 verse 11, that everything was created by the Almighty God. There was nothing that was not created by the Almighty God. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters in Islam, this is just what we have for you for the day. We just want the Christians to know that the Muslims are not the enemies of Jesus. The Muslims believe in Jesus. No Muslim is qualified to be a Muslim if he does not believe in Jesus. Believing in Jesus is one of the fundamental principles of the religion of Islam. In fact, believing in all the prophets that came from the Almighty God. That is why in the Quran we have a special chapter that is named after the name of the mother of Jesus, called Maryam, Surah Al-Maryam. Therefore, we Muslims, we believe in Jesus. But we don't believe him as God or the Son of God or any other thing other than a human being. He was a prophet and a messenger of the Almighty Allah. So if there is any question, we are awaiting question before we depart. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has made it possible for our Sheikh to have given a talk to us, such a heart-touching lecture and information to those who were listening to him. We pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the understanding of what he has delivered to us. The message is not to only those Muslims who are here, but to both Muslims and non-Muslims that may be within this surrounding. And it's also interesting to know that questions to areas that are not clear to us are welcome by anybody who wishes to ask questions, irrespective of your religion, either Muslim or non-Muslim. We welcome such type of questions. And our question will be that we will take numbers, and those who wish to write his questions to the Sheikh is highly welcome. Inshallah, we will take numbers from the brothers, those who want to ask questions verbally, and those that cannot ask verbally is encouraged to write his questions so that our Sheikh can answer the questions as we do that. So inshallah, we entertain questions from our brothers. Let us raise our hands if we have.
How do we respond to the crucifixion theory or crucifixion theory as postulated by the Christians? That's the first question. The second question is, what are the predictions of Muhammad in the Bible? The third question is, what does the Bible say about drinking of alcohol and consumption of pork? My fifth question is, in the light of Christianity and Islam, can you explain to us the dress code as prescribed by God? In the light of Christianity and Islam, can you give us a description of how the dress code of human should look like? How the dress code of human should look like? And lastly, does the Bible have any prescribed manner of worship for the Christians?
The first question about the earliest crucifixion of Jesus alayhi salam. You know, even within the context of the Bible, Jesus Christ did not actually die on the cross. This lecture needs about this answer, this first question, it needs about 2 hours for me to answer them. Because there are a lot of facts to be presented. That in a single word, the Almighty Allah, you know, debunk the Christian insinuation that Jesus died on the cross. Where the Almighty Allah says, وَقَوْلِهِمْ إِنَّا قَتَلْنَا الْمَسِيحَ
وَقَوْلِهِمْ إِنَّا قَتَلْنَا الْمَسِيحَ عِيسَى ابْنَ مَرْيَمَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ وَإِنَّ الَّذِينَ اخْتَلَفُوا فِيهِ لَفِي شَكٍّ مِّنْهُ مَا لَهُمْ بِهِ مِنْ عِلْمٍ إِلَّا اتِّبَاعَ الظَّنِّ وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ يَقِينًا.
Allah says, وَقَوْلِهِمْ إِنَّا قَتَلْنَا الْمَسِيحَ عِيسَى ابْنَ مَرْيَمَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. Because of their saying that we killed Jesus, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah, وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ. They neither killed him nor crucified him. وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ. But it was made to appear unto them like that. They thought that they killed him. But in the actual sense, they did not kill Jesus alayhi salam. وَإِنَّ الَّذِينَ اخْتَلَفُوا فِيهِ لَفِي شَكٍّ مِّنْهُ. Those who differ therein, they are in doubt about it. Ma lahum bihi min ilmin, they have no certain knowledge. Illa tiba'a dhanni, they only follow conjecture. Wa ma qataluhu yaqina. Surely they did not kill Jesus. But rafa'ahu Allahu ilayhi wa kana Allahu azizan hakima. That Allah raised him up to himself, and Allah is the exalted in power, the wise. Therefore, Quranically, with a single word, Allah denied the killing of Jesus Christ on the cross of Calvary at Golgotha. The Muslims all over the world believe in that. And secondly, we have more than 1,001 verses in the Bible that says that Jesus was not crucified. For example, when you read Matthew chapter 12, verse 38 to 40, Jesus predicted that he will not die on the cross. Because he said, as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights inside the belly of the fish, so shall I, the Son of Man, be 3 days and 3 nights inside the heart of the earth. Jonah did not die inside the belly of the fish. So Jesus will not die inside the heart of the earth. Then the prayer of Jesus. Jesus prayed that the cup of death should be removed from him. According to what the Bible says in Matthew chapter 17, verses 39 to 42. That God should remove the cup of death from him. And the Bible says in Hebrews 5:7 that God answered the prayer of what? He answered the prayer of Jesus alayhi salam. The second question about the prediction of the advent of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Yes, it's mentioned in the Bible. This is another topic that you don't need about 2 hours to answer. Jesus, before Jesus left, he mentioned in the book of John chapter 16, verses 12 to 14, that I have yet many things to say unto you, that you cannot bear them now. However, when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth. For he will not speak on his own authority, but whatsoever he shall hear from God, that is what he will speak. He will receive some information about me, and he will pass this information to you. He will make me to be honored, and he will show you the judgment to come. So Jesus used about 8 masculine genders to describe that particular person that will come after him. And Jesus said that when he comes, he will guide the whole world into all the truth. He will not speak on his own authority, but whatsoever he shall hear from God, that is what he will speak. And Jesus said he will tell you many things about me. We have just finished the account of Jesus in the Quran. The story that was related to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Then the third question about the drinking of wine. The Bible forbids the drinking of wine. Isaiah chapter 5 verse 11 and Isaiah chapter 5 verse 22. Wine or alcohol is forbidden in the Bible. Alcohol is forbidden in the Bible. You know, some people are saying that when Jesus Christ alayhi salam, the first miracle of Jesus, you know, according to the Bible was that he made alcohol or wine. Then the wine that Jesus made, even according to the Bible, is not the kind of wine people use to drink and urinate inside their trousers. Okay. It was a miracle he did, and it was not a wine that intoxicated human beings. You get it? It was not a wine, and Jesus never asked any person, you know, to drink this intoxicated alcohol, and he never drank the intoxicated alcohol. Or any other of his disciples never take any intoxicated alcohol, just as the people are taking it, urinating in their own trousers and malingering here and there, causing their parents and fighting with people. No. Therefore, the Bible in Isaiah 5:11 and Isaiah chapter 5 verse 22 forbids the taking of alcohol. The same thing with the swine, pork, anade. Anade is also forbidden in the Bible. In the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14, Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 8 and Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7 and Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 8. The Bible says, you should not take the flesh of swine, nor touch the flesh of swine, for they are an abomination unto the Lord, and they are unclean animals. That is what the Bible says. So pork meat is not allowed in the Bible. Swine meat is not allowed in the Bible. But you see some Christians make this meat to be their important meat in the market. It's forbidden in the Bible. Then the issue of women dressing, part of dressing that he asked. You know, the Bible says in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5 that any woman that wear the dresses of men and any man that wear the dresses of women, you know, they are under the curse of God, because it is an abomination unto the Lord. So for men or women, for men to wear the dresses of women, and for women to wear the dresses of men. Secondly, the Bible even says that a woman, should not go out without wearing her hijab. In 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 5, 6, and 13. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 5, 6, and 13. That any woman that prays or prophesies without wearing hijab, without wearing veil, or without veiling herself, without covering her head, has dishonored her head. And it says that that woman is even under the curse of the angels. So veiling is biblical. The same thing in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. It also says that woman should dress properly, not to expose her buttock, and her breast, in order to entice people. Whenever a woman is moving without wearing proper dress, you will see Satan will come very close to her. Area boys will be molesting her, raping. She may even be raped. So it is not good for a woman to dress improperly, according to the teaching of both the Bible and the glorious Quran. And I think these are the 5 questions he asked.
Assalamu alaikum. How can we defend ourselves the coming of Prophet Muhammad in the Bible?
Okay. How do we defend ourselves about the advent of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? First, you have to arm yourself with the knowledge of the Bible, the knowledge of comparative religion. Not only the Bible, but you must also be able to understand your religion, Islam. You get it? There are so many verses in the Bible that talk about the coming of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, like the one I have quoted, John chapter 16 verse 12 to 14, where Jesus talked about the coming of the Comforter or Helper or Counselor that will guide the whole world into all the truth. The Christians are saying that this Comforter that will come is the Holy Spirit. It's not a human being. But Jesus proclaimed the time when the Comforter will come. In the book of John chapter 16 verse 7, he said, if I don't go, he will not come. But the Holy Spirit had been with Jesus. It has been existent even before Jesus and during the time of Jesus. For example, in John chapter 20 verse 22, Jesus preached to his disciples and said, receive the Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit was with him. And when he was baptized, the Holy Spirit descended on him like a dove. Luke chapter 3 verse 22 and Matthew chapter 3 verse 15 to 17. But the Comforter that Jesus was talking about, he said that it is better for you that I go away, because if I don't go away, that Comforter will not come. So the coming of that particular Comforter depends on the physical departure of Jesus from the world. So Jesus was talking about the coming of a prophet after him. The same thing in Deuteronomy 18:18, a prophet that was to come like Moses. I will raise up unto them a prophet in the midst of them from among their brethren, the Arabs, the Israelites, like Moses, because the Jews and the Arabs descended from Abraham from different mothers. So the children of Israel were the brethren of the children of Isaac. So God says he was going to raise a prophet from among the Arabs, like Moses, and he will put his words in the mouth of that prophet, and that prophet will speak unto the people all what God commanded him to speak. And up to the time of Jesus and John the Baptist, the Jews were asking for that prophet. John chapter 1 verses 19 to 21. They asked John the Baptist, are you the Christ? He said no. Are you Elijah? He said no. What then? Are you that prophet? The prophet of Deuteronomy 18:18. John the Baptist said no. When Jesus Christ came, he proclaimed that that prophet is the Comforter. That is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he said John the Baptist was the one that came in the spirit and power of Elijah. So that prophet is the one that Jesus addressed as what? The Comforter. So if you need more information on this issue, I have written a book on that entitled Muhammad in the Bible. Prophet Muhammad in the Bible. That is the name of the book. You can get that book from the IPC. Okay, the book is being sold there. Go and get it there. Yes, the book has provided more than 1,000 evidences that Jesus did not die on the cross. If you want to get other books and cassette, you ask Brother Sadiq. They are available. It was our debate day before yesterday, and about 5 days ago, we debated with Pastor Bajeri, Reverend Dr. Bajeri. We debated with him, and the debate was very, very successful. Very, very successful. Go and get that cassette from Brother Sadiq. We debated with Pastor Gamaliel Agogo Agaga, a televangelist here in Delta State. We also have the cassette. We debated with another professor, a lecturer, is a pastor at the same time, a lecturer at the University of Abaraka. You know, the cassette is also available. So inshallah you will get a lot of fun from the cassette and the book.
Alhamdulillah, that has come, bring us to the end of our question and answering section. Alhamdulillah, we thank our Sheikh for honoring our invitation to come all the way from his place down to Delta State to pass the message of Islam to us. We pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala benefit us with what he has given to us. May Allah reward our Sheikh for us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to stay his life for us and for the generality of the Muslims in the whole world. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to increase him in understanding of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to guide him and protect him wherever he is going to and wherever he is going to go. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on every one of us. May he accept our fasting from us as an act of ibadah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us our shortcomings. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make provision for us what will be good for us in this world and the hereafter. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala admit every one of us into Al-Jannah. This is the end of the program. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wa assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.